Hi everyone. So in the previous video I showed you how to make this bulletproof mask. And in this video we're going to be testing it. I'm actually about to head out right now to do some shooting and I'm very excited about it. A few things. This is 15 layers of Spectra cloth, ballistic grade. 3 layers of plain weave fiberglass. Nothing special about the fiberglass. High energy absorbing resin, this Max Bond that I used in a previous video for my energy absorbing hat build, if you want to check that out on my channel, and backed with Shock Tech Air 2 Gel foam. There's a viscoelastic foam that is highly energy absorbent. So that's just the basic of what has gone into the mask before we go out and shoot it. Today I'll be shooting it with a 22, a 380, 38 special, and a 9mm. I'm hoping possibly in the next few days to get a hold of a 357 Magnum, a 45 ACP, and a, what did I say, 44 Magnum, maybe a 257. Either of those three would be nice, just so I can see how tough this plate or this mask really is. And I still might be able to negotiate it after I shoot it this time, depending on how much damage it sustains from getting shot. And we'll see out at the range how we're going to do that. Sadly, my other camera's battery is destroyed. It's just not working, so I only have the one camera, and I'm thinking about how I'm going to be setting that up. So anyways, let's get started on shooting. Alright. Yep. Start with the 22. Oh, you shot it in the cheek. You want to try to aim for the forehead?
Hang on.
Or nose? There we go.
I was aiming for the nose. It just hit over there. How many times you want to shoot it?
Oh, that's fine. Here. Alright.
380 full metal jackets.
380 full metal jacket?
Yep. Ready?
Right. Yep, ready. Is that the lip?
Yeah, I got him in the upper lip. Twice?
Yeah, go ahead, twice. There you go. That was the cheek. Now this is with the 9mm.
9mm full metal jacket.
Oh, there you go.
Well,
all right.
hit.
That's so. This is a 38 special.
These are hollow points.
Okay.
Semi-jacketed hollow point.
Oh, you caught him right in the forehead. He's dead, Jim. Hold on. Let's see where you hit it. Oh no.
Top of the head.
Yeah, didn't go through. It looked like it skirted up.
Raised it. Yeah. There.
Here, roll me that cantaloupe real quick.
I think I bruised the cantaloupe though.
Yeah. Well, you knocked him off his high horse. That's awesome, though. Not a single one.
I'll try to bring it a little lower this time.
See if I can't stand him up a little bit better. Too, he was kind of rocky right there. All right, put another one in him. 38 special.
Ready?
Yeah.
It's rolling?
Yeah, I left it rolling.
All right.
Little high.
Went high, didn't it?
Where was that?
Sure. Oh, yeah.
Check it out.
Caught it good right there.
Yeah, I caught it. So that's a total of 2 from each gun. The only one that got through is the one you shot right in the center of the mouth right there. But all the others got caught. You want to shoot it once or twice more?
I don't care.
I like that. That's there. Let's do another of the 38 special.
Okay. Set it up.
Because you already got it out.
If you want to kill them, shoot them in the mouth.
Shut up. Oh no. There we go. Let me make sure it's in frame. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work just fine. And this is 38 special still?
Yep.
Go ahead. Nice shot. Let's do one more 9 and then we'll call it quits for today. I want to save it in case I can shoot a higher pistol round at it. Alright.
Okay. Watch out.
Alright, hold on. Isn't this awesome? Bulletproof mask. Unless you get shot in the mouth. I'll give her another. Wherever she hit. Oh, yeah. Alright, I'm good to go. There we go.
Oh, wow.
I'm surprised it stayed on the melon
Look.
again. After it. You caught him right there?
And right there.
Let me zoom out.
It pulled it apart, but it stopped it. Look at there.
Wow. Yeah, the melon's... it definitely bruised the hell out of the melon, though.
Yeah, well, it's a Magnum.
Yeah. But look at that.
Yeah.
It still caught him.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Awesome. Yeah.
You ready to blow the melon?
Yes, I am. You don't gotta ask twice about that. Oh, that's so cool, though. Stopped a 357 Magnum.
I'll let you shoot the melon. Gosh.
Alright, so now that I'm back from the range, I figured we would start with the guns and the bullets that we used, and then we'll go on to the actual mask itself. So, doing a top-down view, see how it looks. First gun up is this little 22. It's a Colt replica, which shoots that little guy, right? After that is this 380. It's a Ruger, and it shoots like I said, 380. It's a little bit small. It's like a 9mm, but a little bit smaller. This Smith & Wesson, right? It shoots the 9mm round. 38 special. Snub nose that shoots, where is it? That guy. And then this big Ruger 357 Magnum that shoots that guy. I can kind of see if I can line them up so you can see how much larger the cartridge for the Magnum compared to the 38 Special is. And then that kind of in comparison to the 9mm, right? 380 and 22. So quite a few bullets. It got hit 15 times, even though 2 of them actually passed through, one in the eye socket and one where the mouth was. We'll go over that, but this is one of the slugs from the 357 Magnum that I pulled out, and look at how much mushrooming had happened. And you can tell in comparison to some of the others, right, like the 9mm and the, I believe that was, oh wait, no, this one was the 38 Special. So you can see how much more this one mushroomed in comparison to the other 2. So, alright, so let's get on to the mask itself now. Alright, so now let's examine the mask. 15 shots from the different calibers, pretty much 2 of each. 3 of the 357 Magnum, 3 of the 9, and 3 of the 38 Special, but only 2 of those. So, and that's how the back looks. Not a single one passed through the fabric, but it did. The 357 Magnums did create a huge amount of delamination. This area had already been shot by the 38 Special, and my dad actually caught right in the hole and nailed with another one. Right here was a 357 Magnum, and right here, and he also caught the top with a 38 Special. So there was a lot of damage right in the top area. Most of the impacts though were not that severe until we got up to the 357 Magnum, and it had already been hit 10 times before that. So if it was a brand new mask, I wish we would have had that during the initial test, because I probably would have started off with that just to see. But here's where the 22s hit, right here, right there. Right here's where one of the 9mm hit. 38 Special, the other one hit here. 89mm hit right here, caught and went in here. I believe the other 38 Special hit right inside of there. The 380 was here. The 9mm that went into the eye socket caught right on the corner here and went down like that. It was the way that it was angled was like that, and so it got caught just like that. That was the last 357 Magnum, like I said, and then the other 9mm was there. I believe that's all of them. So I thought there was another 380. Oh yeah, the other 380 was right here, and that was the only other one that passed through and actually came out. You can barely see where it came out, but he caught it right on where the lip was, and it slipped right through. He shot right here with a 9mm, and it did not pass through, but that 380, I think he just caught it just right, and it was able to slip through and end up being a kill shot. So 2 kill shots out of 15 shots, so it's not bad. I mean, you know, the mouth and the eyes, and we'll talk about how in future builds we might be able to minimize that, or even make it so that you don't have to worry about getting shot in the eyes or the mouth, because I have a few ideas on that and how we could maybe develop some bulletproof glass for the eyes, which is what you would need, because in the end those 2 shots right there and there would have killed you. And the 357 at the top would have definitely, I mean, almost certainly, there was very little demolding or like deformation on this clay previously. This is where one of the bullets went through, and then there was another one here, but it's kind of gotten sandwiched. These are from the 357 Magnum, right? I mean, it was, I had to mold it into the shape to fit in the back side of the mask, so it was on flush, and there was little dimples, right, in different areas, but really not that much energy passed into the back of that mask until these 2 bad boys, or these 3, because this is where the third one was, hit. And that's significant, you know, significant energy that's going into the face, and could be fatal. I don't know the exact readings of it, because it's not in a consistent shape, and I don't really have the calculations to figure out, but just in comparison to what the other ones looked like, I know that this would have been just, I mean, you can tell, very significant impacts to the face. So I don't even know if you could say that the 357 Magnum wouldn't have been lethal, but it definitely did stop the bullets, so that's a step in the right direction. I imagine with more of the energy absorbing foam, or using the whole gel on the back, maybe doubling up the thickness of the foam and everything, I bet we would have seen a greater reduction in that. Also, if it hadn't been damaged by being shot beforehand, because this one did way worse, which is, well, actually no, that was not where that one was. I figured that one would have done worse, but no, that one did. There was also air pockets, you know, so, but still stopped all the bullets that hit the fabric. That's an impressive feat. Was it 2, 4, yeah, 5 different calibers, and all of them were stopped. So, all right. Alright, well there you have it. My first attempt at making a bullet resistant mask, I think, did pretty dang well. I mean, it stopped, I think, something like 13 rounds. I mean, there were two problems. One of them was going through the mouth and the eyes. The way that I would remedy the eyes would be using polycarbonate. I have all these sheets of it that I've been saving back. Just acquired a few more to make riot shields and other stuff, but they are used in bulletproof glass. And I would use those for the eyes. The mouth, I mean, the way it sat on the face, I wouldn't even cut a slit for it. Now, that's a possibility, or angle it so wherever it's going to be placed, maybe like taper it down with the layers so that way the hole is lower than the outside one, so there would be fabric in between pretty much. I don't know, there's a few different things you potentially could do for the mouth, because that one's about as tough as the eyes. I mean, with the eyes you could just put bulletproof glass in, but the mouth, you know, you need to be able to breathe out of it. But still, either way, I mean, if it hadn't been for the one that caught on just the corner of the eye there and right there, it would have stopped every single round. So I think that's pretty, I'm very happy with it. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe, of course, and suggest things you'd like me to see me build. In the future, I'm currently working on stab-resistant clothing using various ballistic grade fabrics and some viscoelastics, silly putty in particular, which has kind of been an interesting study and surprisingly working very well. Another thing I'm working on is getting my thermal former up and running so that way I can do a riot shield, and I have one that I want to make that's going to be similar to Captain America. I think that'll be pretty cool. And I'm also, because it's cold out and snowing where I live, I'm going to be making a rocket propelled sled, something I've wanted to do for a few years now. So those will be probably my next 3 builds, and I'll have other plastic talks up in the next few weeks, so be sure to check them out. Thanks, guys.